Last night I was driving, and on mainstream radio stations they were playing an excerpt from a scientist concerning the vaccines and what have you, right? It was very detailed. It was very um, scientifically broken down about them, and YouTube censored my video because I uploaded. I was driving in the car and I was recording it from the radio from this man, right? And YouTube took my video down. So is this what we're doing now? Are we censoring anybody that is in opposition of vaccines and or about COVID? Are we not able to have those conversations? Is this what, okay, so we always want to talk about freedom of speech, right? And we always do some willy-nilly bullshit talk about freedom of speech, but when somebody is legitimately putting content out or they're opposing an ideal, right? Because all of this stuff concerning this COVID information is becoming very totalitarian. It is happening in Canada right now, and it's doing the same thing in America. Stop. So my thing is, are we not able to, are we really not trying to allow people to make their own decisions, right? To make because we hear mainstream media all day long, push, 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 no side effects, no this, no that. Here you have a scientist that is explaining all the side effects, right? That can happen with this RNA DNA vaccine. However, it's being censored. All that information is being censored. We are only hearing one side of the whole story. And we all know that the government has given a pass to every one of these vaccine makers so they can never be held accountable. And if there is anything wrong with any of these vaccines, or even down the line, like say they do something that is, there's a mishandling of the product. We won't even discuss what happens with the product in your body, but a mishandling of the product. And it gets in your body and it causes you harm. You can't talk about it? Nobody can talk about it now? Is this where we're headed? Is this where we're headed with this government? Is this where we're headed with this this so-called personal stream place to put your videos? We're not allowed to do that anymore. Freedom of speech, legit freedom of speech, is being censored. Is that where we're headed? This is getting very ridiculous. So if people think that they got their freedom of speech and they're able to do stuff, you'd be wrong. You only have freedom of speech if you're beefing with somebody and talking shit. But you don't have freedom of speech when you're talking about actual necessary things to discuss. And any kind of pushback when it comes to this, stop. When it comes to this, discussing the good benefits, the bad benefits. I mean, just talking about anything concerning this vaccine, good, bad, or otherwise. We don't get to have those discussions. It can only be one-sided. We got problems. We got some serious problems.